Hello everybody and welcome to Unstoppableness Gaming. Today we're talking about the top 5 most anticipated Alolan Forms in Pokemon Sun and Moon. For everyone that didn't know, there's a new Pokemon in Sun and Moon. They're new forms of the original Pokemon. They're called Alolan Forms. The Alolan Forms are Pokemon that have adapted to their habitat. So in this video, we're going to talk about my top 5 most anticipated Alolan Pokemon from Sun and Moon. The first Pokemon I chose to see in Alolan form would have to be Farfetch. Farfetch is a very underused Pokemon, and a lot of people's favorite Pokemon because it's a really cool. It doesn't evolve. It's a single stage Pokemon, and it's one of the coolest ones in Kanto, in my opinion. But it doesn't have any purpose in the meta game really, because it can't really do much. It's kind of weak and smaller than other Pokemon. So to see it in Alolan form for this Pokemon would really bring it back and boost it up in the online game. This one might catch some people off guard, but the second Pokemon I want to see would have to be Alolan Golduck. Alolan Golduck would be really cool. You guys can admit it. Golduck would be a really cool Pokemon because I can imagine it being like a surfer, some kind of like thing with like some kind of like Hawaiian paint all over its face and like tribal tattoos and stuff. That would be really cool to see a Golduck like that. I've already found some online that kind of look the way I would picture it in my mind, and that's just how I think it would look if it was an Alolan form Pokemon. The next one is the Muck and Grime Revolution chain. There have already been variations of this in other Pokemon ROMs that people have made, like fan-made games. I've seen a ground type one and that looked pretty awesome, and I like to see that in Alolan forms, you know. In my opinion, I think it'd be really cool to see like some kind of like lava Muck instead. Since Muck is generally like a city Pokemon, it's made up from the trash in the city. What if it was like dropped off in a different habitat and had to adapt to like some kind of like volcano island? So it could turn out to be like a fire type lava Pokemon, kind of like Slugma, but you know, it's like a Muck. Up next is Jinx. A lot of people probably thought this one already, but Jinx already looks like a Hawaiian hula dancer to me, and I think if you just put on like a coconut bra and a grass skirt, you could go ahead and get this into like Pokemon Sun and Moon and people would accept it, because that's basically what it is now. It could, I don't know what type it would be, maybe a ghost type and keep the psychic type. I don't know if it keep ice type, maybe fire and psychic. That'd be really cool to see. And my top 5 most anticipated Pokemon to see in the Alolan forms would have to be Dragonite, and I'm pretty sure this is everyone's most anticipated Pokemon to see, because Dragonite hasn't got a Mega Evolution, and I don't think it ever will, because Dragonite is already pretty good. It's got a huge move pool and pretty good stats. It's a pseudo-legendary, but to see it have an Alolan form would give its fans like a kind of like a rebirth of excitement and get them back into the game and see what their new favorite Pokemon is looking like. That'd be really cool to see, and in my opinion, it'd be the coolest one out of all of them. And I want you guys to leave a comment down below and tell me what you guys think will be the coolest Alolan form Pokemon that you guys could think of. I could think of a lot more than this, but I only wanted to do 5 to keep the video nice and short, because some people don't watch the video all the way through, but that's cool. And with that, I'm going to have to leave you guys there. This is it for today's video, so if you would leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all next time on Unstoppableness Gaming. Thanks for watching.